Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Monday and welcome back. Hope you had a good weekend. It's November. It's my favorite month of the year. It's my birthday month. It is the month of Thanksgiving here in the US. I love Thanksgiving. Well, I love to eat. Plus, I think it's a great holiday. It's always good to be thankful for what you have in life, and this time of year, I just become insanely grateful for my family, for my friends, just for everything. Thankful for you guys as well for being here and for being a part of my channel. It's just, I don't know. I love this time of year. It brings me so much joy. So we have my October home fragrance empties going up today. This is a huge empties, you guys. I'm really not going to spend a ton of time. I'm going to try not to spend a ton of time. It's going to be more of like, this is what I finished and really quickly, would I buy it again? Yes or no? There's just too much stuff. I am joined by my trusty assistant, Mr. Alf, today. So I don't know how this is going to go. We all know beautiful Alf over here. You're so cute, and your face smells like Gruyere cheese. We gotta wipe your folds. Anyone else have a pug and deal with stinky cheese face? Yes, I know. I'm gonna do it as soon as we're done, okay? I'll clean your folds. I love you. He's so cute. Okay, guys, I am going to start grabbing. I'm gonna turn my dinger off on my phone real quick. And dude, let's get into it. I'm going between candles, wax melts, because they are just all shoved in here. This thing is actually overflowing, as you probably saw in the thumbnail. Sorry about weird lighting stuff. There's sun coming in from over here, none from over here. It's probably making weird shadows. It doesn't matter. Also, I'm wearing these ridiculous false lashes. I am actually recording this on Friday. And Craig and I are going to a Halloween party later on today. So I put on some false lashes and I always forget like how ridiculous these things feel. I don't know how people do this every day. It's a big commitment. Okay, graham cracker crunch from Scentsy. Love it. It's in my club. It smells like graham crackers, a little bit of peanut butter. Scary good, a delicious pumpkin scent. I recently just talked about all of these country candle wax melts in my weekly home fragrance roundup. So if you missed that, I will link it in the description box down below. I'm just going to try to grab all of these. So there's a number of these. Yep. Oh, that's an oak and rye. That's different. So I like these Kringle ones, but they are kind of like vendor wax for me in that they only last one day. So if I can get them on a good deal, I would totally purchase, especially a few. This scent right here, where is it? Where's the apple cider cake? You got to try this. This is delicious. I do think that Mick is planning on reformulating these to make them even a little bit stronger and a little bit longer lasting, because right now, like I said, they only last a day. And I did pass that on to him. I was like, hey, I like your smells when it comes to these, and they're great for like that one day performance, but there's just really not much beyond that. So, but I don't know. I feel like for the price point, they're almost, at least with the discount code, they're like almost the same price as the Better Homes and Gardens wax melts. So not a bad deal. Anyway, Anjou pear and allspice is in here too. I have a baked apple pie from Scentsy, which I love. There might be more than one of those. These oak and rye wax cubes. I actually think I paid, I think these were $3.50 a piece, and they're the exact same packaging as the Kringle. So I'm sure these clamshells all come from like the same place. But anyway, sugared pecans and cake pops, and there's one more in here as well. I'm sure it'll pop up. This is just a one day and done kind of deal, just like the Kringle. Yeah, if there's a scent that I like, I get those at Fred Meyer, by the way, the oak and rye. So if there's a scent that I like, I'm totally happy to like pick up more. So even if they only last a day, because like I said, like $3.50, I think that's a fair price point. Walnut raisin muffin from Scentsy. Caramel apple craze, I love this. It's delicious. Honey pear cider, a classic. Cinnamon buttercream, love it. It's in my club. Coffee tree. thought it was okay. I actually like the coffee shop scent from Kringle. I think they're out of a lot of that coffee stuff in the Country Candle line. So, but I would totally order their coffee candle. It's really good. This was just okay. I have a cozy cardigan Scentsy pod. So I went through a cozy cardigan. I think I actually tossed the little things because here's another one. This was pumpkin roll. So pumpkin roll was towards the beginning of the month. Cozy cardigan is towards the end of the month. I like these. They're in the Scentsy, like, you can pop those into your Scentsy Go. You can actually, I think someone said you can refill the beads in here somehow. I have not looked into that. I'm not really going to talk about that. Oh, here, let's just keep going with wax melts because they're all laying on top. Toasted marshmallow, love it. It's in my club. Stroopwafel Delight, love it. It's in my club. And then, this is also oak and rye. Sorry, this is oak and rye birthday cake. This one was okay. A little plasticky, but decent. Jeweled pomegranate, love it. Still available right now. Great for the holidays. Toasted marshmallow, yeah. Love that. Another Stroopwafel Delight. Let's start going through some candles. Pumpkin wreath. Okay, so looks weird, right? That's because I just put these into my candle crocks and let them go for like, I don't know, probably like a week and a half. So I got all the fragrance out of the wax and now I just have a blob of unscented wax. I know that seems wasteful to you guys. If you don't know what a candle crock is, I'm gonna link my Candle Crock 101 video down below, and I'll put a great neutral candle crock in the description box as well. And basically, I just use the candle crock for candles that don't behave, and I get a lot more strength and throw out of the Yankee candles that I have left in my collection from the candle crock than I do by burning them, so that works out for me. Here's another one. This, again, pumpkin wreath. Yeah, it just smells like wax, which is fine. Do love the scent, and I feel like I've been seeing it pop back into stock at Yankee Candle, or at least at some of the stores. Dutch apple pie from Homeworx, not my favorite because it doesn't have a crust note at all. This is basically just an apple cider scent, so I would actually not repurchase that one. Pumpkin apple crock for most of it. This was like an older one. This was from 2015. I like the scent. I'll repurchase that from Bath and Body Works. Here we go. I'll repurchase that from Bath and Body Works in the future. This was so delicious. Colonial Candle, white pumpkin and clove. I love this scent. I don't really think they do a whole lot of these oval jars anymore, but I like them. I have one more left. That is an amazing scent. If you ever come across it at like a Ross or a TJ Maxx or something, just get it. So good. Okay. I love this one, but she was messy on the way down, just in terms of leaving a wax residue. I mean, it burned fine otherwise. There was I left this on for, I think, like 5 or 6 hours one day, and there was a little bit of schmutz like formed within the wax because of that. With my Homeworx, really with most candles, except for paraffin formulas, I only leave my candles lit for about 3 hours. That's kind of the sweet spot for me. I find that helps with reducing the potential sooting, with reducing potential wick issues, just with like a better quality burn like throughout the life of the candle. I don't know. What's your sweet spot for how many hours you leave your candles lit? Anyway, cranberry pumpkin cake, delicious. This did not come back this year. Acorn and spice, or sorry, spiced acorn. This was one that I really hated it when I first got it, but then I burned it and I was like, oh, I actually really like this. This is a great scent. It's sold out now, so I would purchase it again though. I have a couple backups. Harvest Leaves. You guys, Harvest Leaves is my #1 Holy Grail favorite from Homeworx. If you find it at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, whatever, just get it. It is so good. It's also great during the holidays as well. I have the eucalyptus and oak. I actually burned this outside in our backyard. I really liked it as an outside scent. We have a covered patio, by the way. I'm not just sitting like out in the rain. It's a covered patio. But I really like this outside. I did not like it in my house. This was incredibly strong, and it's just a very fresh, crisp kind of scent, just not my thing. Homeworx did send that one to me. I don't think that I would have ever purchased it, but it is actually decent. It's nice. If you like those fresh scents, you're probably really gonna like that. It's just not in my fragrance wheelhouse, if you will. Cinnamon Spice Vanilla from Bath and Body Works. I burned this for the most part, but again, yeah. Not the best performance, but I'm just kind of used to that from Bath and Body Works right now. Okay, Autumn Pumpkin Patch. This one was really good. I really like this one, but I'm saving my second one for next fall. I'm hoping that it increases in strength a little bit because it's a wonderful scent. This is Heirloom Pumpkin, Fresh Ginger, Red Apple, and Cinnamon Sugar. It's somewhat generic, but it's a really nicely well done scent. So anyway, it was just a little light for my liking, but I'm hoping that by next year, one, that it comes back around again, and two, that the one that I have left is has a little bit more oomph to it. I find that that actually works quite well with my Homeworx candles. Another pumpkin wreath. It's so funny what happens with these paraffin candles. There's just like a big dip that happens when you take them out of the candle crock. It's like the candle just goes, like it just sucks. Turns into like a little black hole there. Anyway, this was the one for my bedroom. So I was just doing a lot of that towards the beginning of October. I still have several of those pumpkin wreaths left. Pumpkin Sugar Donut. Some of you are probably like, why would you burn that? That is a keeper. Maybe, but you know what? It was from 2014. I've had it forever. I just needed to burn it because I am at the point in my life where I am enjoying the nice things that I have. There's no point in saving them for a rainy day or a special occasion because, I don't know, just enjoy every day. Like every day is a special occasion. You woke up this morning, that's a big deal. Some people don't wake up in the morning, and that's a real bummer. Waking up dead would suck, right? I know that sounds dumb. You don't wake up dead. You just don't wake up. Anyway, autumn. Love autumn. And this one burned pretty darn good. I mean, for a BBW, sometimes they still got it. This year's autumn, at least in this particular format, did really well. Love it. Would repurchase. Always repurchase autumn. Another one of my holy grails from Homeworx. This is actually my number 2 favorite Homeworx candle is Autumn Pumpkin. It did not come back this year. Bring it back, Harry. I'd be really pumped if that never came back. Oh, and another one of my like top 5 favorites is definitely Spiced Apple Crumb. It smells very similar, if not exactly, to Apple Crumble or Apple Crumb. It's Apple Crumble from Bath and Body Works. That is because Harry developed that scent when he was at Bath and Body Works. So I think he was just like, zoink, and I'll use this with my stuff now. Which, you know, fine, whatever. Okay, this was a Homeworx candle that I did not love and I kind of struggled through. I mean, it burned fine. No problems with the burn. Some puny wick syndrome, like at certain points of the candle, but it burned down. And there was just quite a bit of residue that like stayed along the sides. But no like big chunks of wax or anything. And I don't like a lot of the caramel scents that Harry does. I find them to be very cloying sometimes and just, I don't know. I don't love them. I don't love caramel scents in general. And I find that the caramel that Harry tends to gravitate towards just is a little too sweet for my nose. Oh, look, here's an apple crumble. But you know what? I think I poured some of my Scentsy wax in here when I was changing my wax out, which is why it looks funky and weird. I did put this apple crumble. Yeah, these two are the same. So if you really like this, you can get this and it's the same. Good performance out of that one too. But anyway, yeah, I like this one, but I think I put the last half of it into a candle crock, and then when I needed to get rid of some Scentsy wax, I poured it in here and let it harden. Ah, my eyelashes are catching my little hairs. Spiced pumpkin cider. Oh, you guys, this was a good one. Why has Bath & Body Works never come back out with this one? This spiced cider was delicious. It was from 2014. And this is, oh, when they still did the little blurbs, a warming blend of orchard fresh pumpkin apple cider, ground nutmeg, and a hint of clementine orange. So good, you guys, so good. Okay, there's some wax melts, but let's keep going with candles because I still have more candles to talk about. Okay, this is, what is this? Oh, cinnamon French toast. Love it. I think this is still available, but if you get the hot cider donut, if you find that anywhere, that's very similar. So if you don't want to pay the price for the really nice, oh, sun. Sorry, there's a lot of sun all of a sudden. Why did I move forward? Alf, you gotta move, buddy. We'll deal with it. It's fine. Hot cider donut smells very similar, so if you don't want to pay for like the fancy hobnail glass, you can just get hot cider donut and get a very similar experience. What was this? Oh, apple pumpkin pie. Once again, another Harry scent where he missed the pie crust note. Now granted, it does not have pie crust in the fragrance notes. It just says red apple, pear, clove, and ginger, and that is what this smells like. But I think if you're gonna call it apple pumpkin pie, most people would assume it's a pie scent, and it's not a pie scent, so. Oh, another spiced apple crumb. It's so good, you guys. And these, like I said, these burn really well, so love those. There's a lot of glass here. I wish there was a way to get these jars back to the company so they can reuse them somehow, but they can't. They would not be able to reuse these. They don't know if the glass was compromised at any point during the burn, and it's a fire hazard. They can't do that, but definitely recycle your glass. It's super important. This is cranberry pumpkin. I don't know why they never came back out with this again. It's disappointing. I was hoping the iced cranberry scone, is it, for the holidays was this again. No, I think that's just blueberry pie. I really do think it's just blueberry pie. Have you guys smelled it? Tell me what you think. I haven't burned it yet, but on cold sniff, it just smells like blueberry pie to me. Vanilla Orchard Crisp from Homeworx. Good. Not my favorite scent. I don't know what I expected from this. It didn't quite smell like what I expected it to. It's nice, and I think I have a backup of it, but I would totally consider like gifting one of these. It's a nice scent. It just, I don't know. Let's read through the notes. Farm stand cider, brown sugar, vanilla buttercream, and tonka bean. And I am slouching so bad right now, you guys. Sorry. I can't cross my legs because my feet keep falling asleep, and I hate that tingly feeling, so you'll have to bear with me slumping. And this is also now in my top 5 of favorite Homeworx scents, you guys. Cranberry Wreath. Love this. I love it so much. I did order one more set of this from QVC. It's delightful. I will have a kind of rather large candle haul and wax melt haul probably next Monday on my channel. It's all holiday stuff, so stay tuned. 2 more candles. These are from the most recent Homeworx TSV. I mentioned these in my weekly home fragrance roundup. Essentially, I actually canceled my TSV order because after I burned through these, the consistency wasn't there for me overall. There were huge fluctuations in the strength and the throw. So I don't know. I'm a little upset with myself for canceling it only because now I won't get the spring TSV because I did the auto ship, but I don't know. I didn't love this scent, the caramel toffee swirl. Once again, it's that caramel from Homeworx. I love the iced buttercream, but I don't know. And I like the raspberry coconut snowball one as well, but I don't know. Also, I did need to open my candle budget up just a teensy tiny bit to get the stuff that you guys are going to see in my haul. I do stick to a very strict candle budget. I know it seems insane for me to say that because I burn so many candles and buy so many candles, but I do use them here on my YouTube channel. So when I do my taxes, They're not all write-offs. Like, you can't write off like multiples per se, but you know, you can write off the candle that you review. So that's what I do. Helps me justify the spending, right? Anyway, candied cranberry pecan from Scentsy. Doing taxes for YouTube is super fun. It's like really complicated. I have to work with an accountant for it, and he tells me like, yes, no, yes, 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 no, nope, absolutely not, yes. So anyway, jeweled pomegranate, delightful. Vanilla bourbon, really liked it. And these are Scentsy, by the way. Apple butter frosting, big fan. Apple butter frosting, big fan. Jeweled pomegranate, big fan. Jack's Obsession, this is nice. Kind of just like an apple cider scent. Roll the dice, not so much. And most of you agreed with me on roll the dice. There were a few people that were like, oh, I like that scent. You know what? Everybody's nose is different. Just because I like something doesn't mean somebody else will. And just because somebody else likes something doesn't mean I will. It's just, I don't know. Scent is very subjective, right? Graham Cracker Crunch. Again, delicious French kiss. This I love. It's in my club. This was from a Bring Back My Bar. What is it? Brown Sugar and Fig from Bath & Body Works. This is a dupe for that, essentially. Cranberry Pumpkin Spice, delicious, loved it. This was part of like the Harvest collection. Another Honey Pear Cider, delicious. Another Scary Good. Oh, here's the coffee shop from Country Candle, just a little daylight. This was how I got to experience it, which is what's making me want to buy the candle. But again, they're sold out of that right now. Golden Mums and Honeycrisp, really nice. Not one that I would buy the candle of, but just a nice scent. And then these are the Homeworx plugins in Tiare Sunrise and Harvest Leaves. Here's the thing, you guys, these don't really work super well in my house. Homeworx did send me just a few of these to be able to test out, and they just, I don't know, they're not strong enough for me. The Bath & Body Works wallflowers are also not strong enough for me. I can't really smell them anymore. I feel like in the past, when you were using your like wallflowers, they were very substantial and you could put like a couple in your house and it definitely produced some home fragrance. But I feel like now the wallflowers don't really do anything for me, and I don't find that the Homeworx ones do either. So not ones that I would repurchase. I think if you live in maybe a much smaller apartment, or if you're looking for a bathroom, for example, I put these in our bathrooms because those are the smallest rooms in the house, and they're okay in there, but yeah, not super strong. So anyway, you guys, oh my gosh, that's everything. Whew. And I didn't get cut off, so we are under 26 minutes still before it does cut me off. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch today. Thanks for putting up with this lighting, and thanks for putting up with Alf's snoring. I'm sure you've been hearing it throughout the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Let me know what you finished this past month in the comments down below. I'll try to put some links in the description box, so yeah, check that out down there. Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Toodaloo.